Someone said let's pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, I'm preserving beat, I'm more. Someone said let's pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, I'm preserving beat, I'm more.
Man's all chatting on man's on mute. Man didn't even know. My peoples, big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Big up everyone inside. You know we're going to get straight into it. I see you lot already with the comments. Keep them coming. Make sure you lot hit the like button on your way in. You understand? Hit the like button, my peoples. Let's get straight into this, man. You lot are seeing all the madness with Baleba and Garnachos and Hojlund, and it's gone bananas. Obviously, Sesko, here we go. We had that earlier. For those that missed it, we're going to get into it, man. Don't worry, man. Bam. Look at this. This is a BOMBA that just came out from my guy, Sully. This geezer doesn't miss. Yeah? When Sully talks, you better listen. This geezer don't miss. And he's just come out and he's literally just said this. Let me go straight to the article so we can see it properly. Sully. Different. And he's basically just said... he breaks news all the time. He just comes out, breaks news, and goes bed. He don't do this Twitter thing. He's not trying to be famous. No one knows who he is. Baleba is fully open on joining Man United. United know this. Personal terms are seen as no issue. This guy's on 12k a week, £12,000 a week, as per others' contact has been made with his representatives. And was that a BOMBA? No. But the deal was seen as difficult due to Brighton's financial demands, even with instalments. You know us, we're Cunha FC. You don't know what we're on. We want to pay 4 or 5 times in 4 or 5 years. That's how we want to do our things. So the fact that they're moving mad, even with the instalments, we're like, bro, this is a bit mad. But obviously, we're looking like we're going to sell Garnacho. It's looking like we might sell a Hojlund and a 1-2 other man. It might be able to happen still. Who knows? But the fact that they don't want to do it in installments like that, they probably want majority of the money up front. Say it's £100 million deal, they probably want 60 million up front, which is crazy. But Baleba is fully open to joining. He's open. He's on it. He don't mind. And Bumo's here, Onana's here. They're all Cameroonian. Lenny Euro used to play with him at Lille. So he's got the link with him. He's patterned. He wants to come. Who wouldn't want to come from Brighton to think? I've never seen a player stay at Brighton unless it's Saudi that comes for you. So Baleba wants to come. He's given the green light, but bro, it's up to Brighton at the end of the day. He's still got 3 years left. This geezer's their mate. He's basically one of their best players. Come on. He's like 100 million for them. They've already put the price out. Apparently it's 104 million. We're saying we can pay that. That's not a problem because we're going to sell players. But it's just, they don't want to do it in installments. That's how we do our business. Bare installments, 4 or 5 years, whatever. You know what installment FC, Cunha FC. So that's the situation with Baleba, man. It's just come out. Look at the time, 9:49. What's that? That's about, 20 minutes ago or something? Literally, that's a BOMBA there for Baleba. He's fully open, though. The fact that he's fully open, if he was a man that will press for the move, at least then we know it will go bananas. But he might not press for the move. This is what's going on. He might be professional like Mbumo, where he doesn't press. But personal terms are not a problem. He's on 12k, bro. We could just give him 80 and he's happy. You know what I'm trying to say? Garnacho's due to leave. Garnacho's on 50. Give him 80, bruv, he's happy, bro. He's here for the foreseeable. You know, like that. So this is the stuff with Baleba. Obviously, it's early days. They're saying that he's not for sale. Isaac ain't for sale. He's looking like he's going to go. Watkins ain't for sale, but he's 60 million. So much people are being said they're not for sale. But if you come and you give them the right thing, they're for sale. So that's the situation, bro. He's for sale, innit? Let's look at it like that. But they want 104 million and they want majority of the money up front. And remember, guys, we've been doing this little fake pump that we ain't got money, going up to people, getting the best installments because we've been doing that little gas to them saying we ain't got money. Now everyone knows we got money. We've exposed ourselves now. We've gone out there, bought Cunha and BOMBA, Sesko. They know we got money now. So we can't even go there and finesse no one and say, yeah, we ain't got money, guys. 100 installments, bruv, they're not going to have it. And Brighton, we think that Brentford was bad. You think Brentford was bad, the way they dealt with Mbeumo? Mate, Brighton are the worst when it comes to transfers. They're stern. They're the best negotiators, bro. They get what they deserve. So remember, Brighton's a selling club. This is what they do. This is their whole model. You understand? They come in here, they sell a player, they get players to sell them. That's their model. So they know now. Remember, Baleba can get injured for the whole year, you know, and then fall off, and then they can't get the same money for him. They will sell him now if they can sell him. But we have to pay over the odds. Go there with 100 million and put 100 of that million up front, 60 million of that up front or something. So that's a situation with Baleba, but it's good to see that he's open to joining. This is from a good source. We've seen it from other sources. The geezer that brought the news said that he's eager to join. That's what he was saying. The geezer that actually brought the news, the Indicator, whatever his name is, he said that he's eager to join. He really wants to join. And you can see why he'll be eager anyway. You got Mbeumo, Onana, and Euro. So I'm with that one there. But yeah, the price has been said. It's 100 million. So we're going to see, man. Brighton won 100 million. Let me show you the article that came out earlier about it. This is it. Look, this is the geezer that broke the news. Indicator. He broke the whole news. And look up in the middle. He said they want 90 million plus 10 in add-ons. We wanted to give them 70 million. We're not dumb. We know they're going to win 100 million. Come on. No one ain't stupid here. We know they won 100 million, but that's what's getting briefed. We want to give them 70. Of course, we don't want to give them 70. Everybody knows Brighton ain't going to play with you. You're going to waste your time going there to give them 70. So I don't know why that got briefed, but it is where it is. That's Baleba for you. That's the news with him. Obviously, we got loads of stuff to talk about, but this is the biggest thing. He's open to the move. That's positive. But it's now to see if he's going to push. Because remember what happened with Caicedo. Caicedo went on Instagram and started pushing for the move. Remember that, guys. Caicedo went on Instagram and started pushing for the move when he wanted it. He was on this, Mr. Bloom, I got a family to feed, and he started writing on his gram and all of that. So we don't know, mate. Obviously, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. But like I'm saying, he's open, innit? The fact that he's open is good. He's not shutting the door down, because there's been reports that he's happy. Some reports came out today saying that Baleba's happy and he doesn't want to leave and he's cool. Bro, that's not true. He's happy to come to OT. Yeah? Trust me. Look at this. Let me show you something. This is how Caicedo was last time. Look. Let me show you this. This is how the boy Caicedo was. Look at Caicedo when he was trying to move from Brighton. My man's like, I'm grateful, Mr. Bloom. Mr. Bloom is the owner. That's the guy with the brains. I'm grateful, Mr. Bloom and Brighton, for giving me the chance to come to Premier League. I feel like I've always done the best for my team. I always play football with a smile on my face. He was begging to leave. I want to bring you the world record transfer fee, because Chelsea, I think it was Liverpool that made a bid these times, or Chelsea, and they're not letting him go still. They're saying, bro, we want our money. So they're the toughest negotiators. Everyone knows Brighton was negotiating. There's no point, bro. You're going to waste your time going on a stupid thing. So yeah, man. People are saying that's Baleba next week. That's what he's going to be on. We don't know. But at least we know now from someone solidified that he's open to the move. Do you understand? Baleba's open to the move. He wants to come. So we'll see what happens with that. You understand? So that's what's going on. So the boy Sully's come out and said he's open to the move. So boy, we'll see what happens, man. I keep telling you, look, man, you have to follow Sully. If you look on Twitter, you have to follow the Sully guy. He's 30. You understand? He just comes and drops a bomb and moves off. You don't do this. You don't want to be a journalist. He's not coming in every day and saying things. He just comes when it's time, drops the bomb, and walks off. You don't see him. No one knows who he is, nothing. That's what Sully's on, and that's what's just come out. So this is what I'm saying. We got to keep intact, man. Like Ben Jacobs come out and said, he said, bro, he's not for sale right now, but not for sale does not mean not for sale. Do you understand? Not for sale does not mean not for sale, because Isaac is not for sale, but he's for sale. The right money means you're for sale. Watkins is not for sale, but they're saying 60 million. And even Baleba, they're saying he's not for sale, but then they're quoting 100 million. Why are they telling us 100 million then, if he's not for sale? From time you've got a price, you're for sale, bro. From time you've got a price, you're for sale. And that's the situation with Baleba. He's for sale. So we'll see what happens, man. It's looking spooky. That's literally 13 minutes ago. That's the most recent thing to come out about this whole situation with Baleba. We've heard bare stuff about it, but he's open to joining Man United. And obviously Fabrizio came out today as well and spoke about him, and he said, listen, he never shut down the door to Man United, and I'm gonna let you know certain things about him soon. So he was letting us know that this Baleba thing is not done yet. So for those that think that this is done, it's not done. So we're gonna find out a bit more. But as you can see, deal seen as difficult due to Brighton's financial demands, even with installments. Bro, I think we should just go and do whatever they want to do, and we don't spend next year, because we're getting our positions anyway. As long as you get a goalkeeper, you get the midfielder, him, get rid of who you want to get rid of, the freedom fighters, we don't need to spend next year anyway. So, yeah, man, it seems like it should be done, man. It should be done. It should be a 1, 2, 3. But we'll see what happens with this one, man. We'll see what happens, how this one plays out. But that's the recent stuff about Baleba. Like I said, Fabrizio's come out. I'm going to show you lot some more stuff about this. Sesko's wages have come out. Look at the wages, guys. Look at how we're doing business now. We was getting excited before with the Glazers, yeah? Not even the Glazers, the guys that they had in play, the Woodwards and that. We was getting so excited that Sancho will come, we'll put him on 300k. We don't know what to do. Anyone that came to our club, we was just panicking. 300k, Sancho, here you go. Antony, 150, 180, like we was going mad. Look at it now. Look at the way they've just patting them one up. The lit is our highest, out of all the signings that they've made, INEOS, this is our highest earner, is the lit. That's our highest earner. Cunha's on 180, Sesko's on 160, and Bumo's on 150. It goes up a little bit if we get Champions League. So basically, if you don't work hard enough and you deserve it and you get us in Champions League, as a bonus, your wage will go up. This is how it should be. You should be working towards something, not just having a mad wage. Sancho's on 300, 275s and that for nothing. Man just came from Dortmund and hit the belly. This is what we was doing, mate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So this is what's going on now. This is what we're on. Aiden Heaven's on $4,000 a week, bro. Baleba is on 12k. Baleba is on 12.5k. So you just give him an 80 or something, or 60, bam. Come on, bro. This is all INEOS stuff. We don't give out mad wages, but you got the Newcastle guys going mad. They gave him mad wages, and they offered him more wages than us. This is what's going on. This is what we're dealing with. So yeah, man, it's good to see that they're doing good things, man. Not one signing over 200k per week so far. Not one. Sesko's came here and he's cut his wage to come here. Newcastle offered him more. Newcastle offered these agents some commission fees. They cut all of that just to make the link to come to Old Trafford, to give my man his signing. Do you understand? So we got to big them up, man. Come on, man. They're doing things for the club, man. This is what we're dealing with, man. So this is the situation, man. We can get Baleba with his money. Of course, the personal terms will be good. You're giving them 12k a week, bro. And we're Man United. We're Manchester United. Are you forgetting this? So that's the situation with that, man. Let me get a few of these comments and then we'll move on to the next one. We've got so much to talk about. Big up everyone that's inside. Like and subscribe, man. Anyone that's new here, make sure you subscribe. Hit the likes, my people. We've got more people in the chat than the likes. It's not making no sense. It don't make no sense. Come on, my peoples, man. Let's get some likes, man. Big up yourself, man. Jason, man. My brother. Mitch, buddy, I want to teach you some native words. Big up my guy. What we saying on Baleba? Rasmus, I'm sure you got all of that. Rasmus, I'm sure you got all of that one there, yeah? Metric community, press those likes and subscribe. Come on, big up yourself and grandma. Thoughts on Sesko? Here we go. Yeah, I'm with the Sesko thing, man. I told you that, bro. I didn't personally want Sesko, but because he's come, I'm going to back him. That's what I'm on. I support Man United. I back any player that plays for Man United. So I'm going to back him, innit? We'll see what happens, innit? I didn't really want him at first, but it is what it is. I can see it happening. And obviously, I understand their reason of getting him. They said, listen, we've got the Prem proven base now. We've got Bruno, we've got Mbumo, we've got Cunha, we've got Ahmad. So you can put someone that's not really proven in the league and take the risk now. So I get it. It makes a bit of sense now. Bless up, Sandy. Bless up, bless up. Hi, Savage, we saying. Smash the likes button, guys. Mitch is the next big up. Come on, man. Big up yourself, Albert, man. You know we do this every day, man. Hit the likes and subscribe. The likes are not adding up. There's more people in the chat. His whole family's here, fam. Come on, no brainer. You know his favourite player is Pogba, exactly. I know he wants to follow his steps, but for a good purpose. You get me? We get Baleba, we make top 3. I tell you for free. Is Baleba coming to Man United? Mbwana, this means everything's okay, but this move, big up yourself, Mbwana, man. Big up yourself. But this move is interesting, difficult. Yeah, man. This believer thing is spooky, man. We don't know what's gonna happen. Brighton, it's because it's Brighton. If it was any other team, it would be like cool, innit? But as you can see, it's Brighton. Brighton, everyone knows they are the best sellers, bro. They will finesse you. They're tough. Them men are tough. Do you understand? These sellers are tough. And you got to remember something, you guys. Remember that Chelsea went to Brighton and took a few of their scouts and all of that. So Chelsea took a few of their scouts and certain people that does in their recruitment team, and they went there. Remember, Chelsea sell good as well. Chelsea sell good. And Brighton, they're a selling club. So everyone they get just knows how to sell. Their negotiate skills are mad. They won't let you go for a penny less. They're not on this joke thing. So I don't know what's saying, but it's just saying it's difficult due to their demands because you know us, we're just installment FC. If you can let us do installments, we'll pay the whole 110. We'll give you 10 on top. But in installments, let us pay it in 5 years, we'll do it. But the fact that they don't want us to do that, it's a bit techie, and that's what's slowing us down. But remember, when Garnacho goes, let's just say we get 40 million, we can spend 3 times that amount because he's pure profit. So we can spend up to 120, so that's more money. So we might be able to do something once Garnacho goes. I think when Garnacho goes, we might be able to do a little something still, 100%. Because all we want now is a midfielder and a goalkeeper. That seems like it's our main little, that's what we need. And that's what the fans are saying we need. We get a midfielder, goalkeeper, and get rid of at least 3 of the freedom fighters. Bro, that's a 10-10 window, bro. I don't know what you lot think. I think that's a 10-10 window. We get rid of Sancho, Garnacho, and Antony. Malasha can stay. No one wants him. He's on a low wage. Forget about him. We get rid of all 3 of them players and get 2 10s, a striker, a goalkeeper, and a midfielder. It's a 10-10 window. Sesko's salary at Man United is 160. I just showed the salaries. Yeah, love for that. It's 200k if we make Champions League. If we make Champions League, we get more money anyway. So we can pay them 200k. You see the difference? Come on, man. This thing's 30, bro. INEOS, this is why man are trying to protest against INEOS. Man, they even gave them time, bro. They just put their foot through the door, bro. They're going mad this window. You can see their ambition already, bro. So, yeah, love for that, Mbwana, man. Appreciate it, man. Metch, bro, how is it? What's good, my boy? Can't believe it. Tell Brighton to Louis Price. If Baleba comes out and says, I want to go to Manchester United, which I think Euro was getting in his ear, Banana, and Bumo, they might get in his ear and say, bro, they want to offer you 100k a week, bro. They're getting 12k. They're trying to quadruple that a few times. What are you saying? That's what might happen. And he might just say, you know what, I want to leave. Money and ambition. You're seeing what we're building. This is what certain people don't understand. They just think, yo, Man United, everyone goes there for money. Bro, we're building something. We've got a project. We're getting here, we goes left, right, and centre. We can't even keep up ourselves. We couldn't even celebrate Sesko properly because the moment we got Sesko is close, bam, Baleba. So it's like we couldn't even celebrate properly. Now Sesko's come, it's like, yeah, whatever. Sesko's come, who's next? That's what we're on now. Who's next? So it's crazy, bro. Baleba's 80 million tops. We should begin negotiating from 70 million. Sully, yeah, this is Sully, man. This is what I'm saying. Game of love for that, man. If you know, you know. See, Sully, he's 30. I'm telling you, lot. If you're on Twitter, you better follow Sully. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Now we got 38 likes and got 170 people in here, and there's about 50 people in the chat. Hit the likes, my peoples. Come on. So the negotiation strategy, we say we give them 70. Yeah. Exactly. But I think we're kind of pissed though because we was doing this. We're broke thing. We was going up to everyone. We're broke. 4 installments. Yeah, cool. You get it. So they knew, innit? Don't act rich. Go there as you're broke. You get more out of it. That's smart, man. But now I feel like it's up now. They're ready. Everyone knows what we're on. They've got money. We're going to charge them. And Brighton, you know Brighton already. They don't play. 3 weeks left in the window. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 7 plus 10, 70 plus 10. It's fully open to join in. That's exactly what we're reading now. Game, I love for that. We're reading this right this second. He's fully open to join in. United are not giving up. He didn't say that, did he? Where did he say that? We got the article here. It's on the article. Is that what he said? Yeah, that United are not giving up. Deal seen as financial thing. But I've told you that anyway. They think a deal can happen. And they said that you don't give a price to someone if you don't want to sell them. You can't tell me this ain't for sale But if you was to go and buy it, it will be 104 million. What are you doing here? Ollie Watkins, he's not for sale, but he's 60 million. What? Isaac, he's not for sale, but he could go for 130. Ben Jacobs come out today and said, bro, not for sale doesn't mean not for sale. It just means you got to pay a mad money for them. That's what it means. So what do you lot think? You don't think we should just go and pay the 100 million, or should we wait? Because we could wait, and the next season there's bare teams in for him. Zubimendi might not work out Arsenal. You know what I'm trying to say? Rodri, man, just got a mad injury. He could just get injured again and City go mad for him. Who knows what's going on? Liverpool ain't got a DM. They got Gravenberch, but who knows? This season, anything can happen, bro. And they go there next year and just get him. Liverpool, the only team that could get a DM that can rival us for him now is Liverpool. City's got Rodri, Arsenal's got Rice and Zubimendi, Chelsea's got Caicedo and Lavia, Tottenham, they're never going to pay that money. And they just got Paulino on loan anyway. And then who else is there? City, Arsenal, Chelsea. Yeah, it's more or less done. It's us only. We're the only ones in Liverpool. But Liverpool's waiting to spend their money on Isaac. So we've got a free run at Baleba right now. Or Wharton. If not him, we can go for Wharton right now. Sesko on 160 a week and then 20. Yeah, I just see that. John, love for that, man. Appreciate you, man. FIFA teams. Thamesgen, my guy. What you feeling? You think we land Baleba this window? Bruv, you know what it is? Sully's reliable. He's come out and said it. And CC Transfers is reliable as well. Let me show you what CC Transfers. He's come out and said something about it as well. So I don't know, man. I feel like there's something brewing, man, because we've let it be known openly that we want Baleba, and then it's getting briefed everywhere. Why would we let it be known everywhere personally that we want him? And then on top of that, look at that. Look, you don't set a price if you ain't willing to do a deal. Yeah, he's saying the same thing I just said. But look at this anyway. Let me show you something about CC Transfers, yeah? Because he's 30. When he speaks, he gets a few things right. And this is what he's saying about the update he's got. Right, so I've been told tonight, for a lot of people, this has come out the blue. We've known about the interest good for a good while. Now he's keen. He's pretty damn keen, actually. United know they'll have to get close to, if not, break our transfer record. As of right now, I can't say this deal will happen. There's a lot of moving parts and not a load of time. But again, it feels like the handbrake is off, or else sales are defo lined up. Bro, we might sell Garnacho. We might get here. We go for Garnacho tomorrow or tonight. So this is the Baleba. It was always planned for next summer. Ben Jacobs came out here and said next summer we might go get a midfielder. Baleba will probably come then because Casemiro's leaving. That's 350k off the books. There's a space in midfield. Right now it's a bit mad. But as you can see, they're trying to back Amrin to the maximum. They've seen what we're watching in pre-season and said, yo, you know what, bro? Let's just go and get a DM. Yeah, so they've said it themselves. I'll show you exactly what Ben Jacobs said. He said something different today, but this is what he said that when he did speak about it before. And this is CC Transfers is there in the middle as well. And he said this could be a conversation in 12 months' time. 12 months' time, this could be a conversation because Casemiro leaves on a free, guys. So those that don't know, Casemiro's going to leave on a free. He's on 350k a week. And then there's a space in midfield and wages galore that are saved. So we can go and pay little whatevers. So Baleba would want 120k a week. That's minor, man. That's cool. We can give him that easy. 120 a week. That's minor. Big up Mitch. Are you a Baleba? I'm a Baleba, man. Eric Haag. What's the Eric Haag about? You can give me PTSD. Big up yourself, though, Eric, man. United will do a Leicester. We'll pull a surprise. Are you sure about Garnacho close to Chelsea? Colwell injury means Garnacho deal off. Who said that, Charlie, man? It's not off, man. Don't listen to that. I heard it's advanced. That's how they're saying it. For Breezer and not saying it's proper advanced. It's close. Not close as in ready to be, here we go. But they're in deep talks. And they both think it's going to happen. It's expected to happen. You don't say them things there unless you know all sides are optimistic it's going to happen. Charlie means Colwell. Yeah, I don't think that makes any difference, man. So they look to switch from getting a winger. Nah, man. I don't think so, man. Where is that? Show me where that is. Tell me where that is. Tell me where that is. I think we're just being parallel, but nah, they're in for Garnacho. I'm gonna show you that in a minute anyway. Fabrizio always said it himself. He said, "Bruv, the deal should happen." Like, you get it. He don't come out and say these things. He watches what he says for a reason. He said the deal should happen, etc. emergency plan. Yeah, this is what they're talking about with him. They're going to get the next CB for him. Even though they've got 100 CBs, this is what they're saying. Look, Fabrizio just come out just now and was talking about Colwell anyway. They're looking at an emergency CB. Look, Chelsea have not activated any immediate emergency plan to sign a new centre-back after Levi Colwell injury. Club has full trust in current squad, also with Hatto joining last week and able to play centre-back and left-back. Come on, Charlie, man. You're getting nervous for no reason, man. Come on, Charlie, man. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. I've only got 50 likes and we got over 170 people in it. Hit the likes, my peoples. Come on. Subscribe if you're new. You know you're my peoples. Let's go. Just pay the money, Sir Jimmy's worth every penny. Get me Baleba, Mark Guy, and Donnarumma and win the league. Yeah, we're getting a goalkeeper after that. Bro, I've been watching vids on Strand Larson. He looks good, to be honest. I'll take him over Jackson and Ramos. Strand Larson's a bit slow, though. You lot got a little fast Antony, Gordon, and Elanga. I know what you're saying, though. You could just put balls in the box, and he does what he needs to do, and that's what Chris Wood was doing for Elanga. So it could work, but 65 million is crazy, bro. I'll be real with you. 65 million for Strand Larson is mental. Just because he had one good season with 14 goals is mad. Are there any alternatives to Baleba? Wharton. It'll have to be Wharton. It'll have to be Wharton. The only other player you can go for that is alike is Wharton. Literally. I don't think there's anyone else that they're not even similar, but it's Premier League proven and young. I think it'll have to be Wharton if you're going to look at someone. I think it's going to be Wharton still. But, bro, I've got Baleba. I'm watching. You know when you're watching all the comps, you're excited now. I'm watching all the comps. I'm invested, bruv. I can already see him in the red. We need to get Baleba. Who are you looking at up for a goalkeeper about our freedom fighters? Every other player that send it. Yeah, they'll be sold. I think Sancho will go. They'll all go at the end, but it might be too late for us to reinvest, where we might have to reinvest in January. I think they're all going to go. Sancho, someone's going to come in for him in the end and get a loan or something out of him. He's going to go. Baleba will come 100%. I'm telling you, it will take time. Special agent Onana on the case. Yeah, Onana's putting in work for all of them. If we don't get Baleba, who else can we get? Wharton. But I don't know if Crystal Palace will sell Guy, Wharton, and Eze. I keep hearing about Eze and Arsenal, bro, but nothing ain't happening yet. So I don't know about. But Wharton, apparently, he seems like he's the man right now, man. If it's not him, if it's not Baleba, it's going to be Wharton. And he was on that list, anyway. When you look at this list from CC Transfers, look at the middle article. It says, I had a conversation about midfielders that are not attainable at this second. Next season will be attainable. We thought we were going to go for a midfielder next season when Casemiro leaves on free. And look at that list there, the middle article. It says Wharton and Baleba. That's the two names that we're in for. And he said this on the 30th of July. No one was talking about them then. Ben Jacobs came out the next day. Look at that, 31st. The date is at the bottom and started talking about it. So yeah, there are no advancements in the Baleba deal due to Brighton's valuation being too high for United. Baleba is not desperate for a move and Brighton are keen to keep him. This is what he started saying. However, it could be a conversation in 12 months' time because Casemiro is going to leave. 350k comes off the wage list, and we've got a space in midfield. Right now, they're looking like they're just going to buy him and push someone out. That's what's looking like it's going to happen with Hojlund. They're just on some push man out thing. They're not even like waiting for man to leave. They're just going to get someone in and say, "Yo, get out of here," because bro, who's leaving from midfield? Do you know what I'm trying to say? All right, we got some news about Hojlund. Look, some breaking news. I told you that I'm always breaking something when I'm on there with you lot. Look at this. So this has just come out. I'm guessing it's just come out because he's saying breaking. There's no way he's talking about this earlier. I know this came out earlier, but there's no way DiMaggio is talking about this now, or they're briefing. They're aggregating this now, and it's old, like it's earlier. Let's see. Man's putting breaking. Yeah, 4 minutes ago, guys. 4 minutes ago, but I don't really trust DiMaggio to the most, but it is where it is. It's breaking news. Apparently, AC Milan loan is looking like it's feasible. I wouldn't mind Hojlund going on loan still and coming back. I wouldn't mind that. But obviously, look, I can't translate that. There's no translate button for this, but obviously he's translated it himself. United favours. He said, Man United have opened the door for Rasmus Hojlund on loan with option to buy. So if you want to buy Rasmus, we don't mind a little loan, but you got to buy him. And that's just come out just now. So Rasmus Hojlund, he's been getting pushed out. You lot saw all the articles today. Ben Jacobs said he's 40 million. That's what we want for him, 40 million for Rasmus Hojlund. So this geezer's getting pushed out now. Sesko's come, we're like, big man, yo, cuz you got to see the Isaac celebration. Take a hike, big man. So it's not looking good. I don't mind Rasmus staying. I don't mind him getting a loan or being a 20-minute player. Give Sesko his 70 minutes a game and then bring Rasmus on for 20 minutes. Centre backs are tired. He can run at them and do what he needs to do. I don't mind him staying to do that. But maybe they just don't rate him where they're like, just get rid of this guy. We get some money and then we can just go get someone else. This was what Ben Jacobs said about Rasmus. 40 million as they actively seek an exit. Price up 10 million from a previously understood 30 million number. We were saying we want 30 million for Rasmus. That's how bad and that's how hungry we was. We were saying, just give us 30 million for him. It's like we've woken up now and said, you know what? We want 40. We've gone mad. This geezer can go for extra 10. Or maybe that's just to bring it up to 40. And then by the time you negotiate it, it probably gets down to probably 30 anyway, 35. But as you can see, it says Hojlund on record. He keeps saying he wants to fight for his place. Fabrizio came out and said this as well, that this geezer wants to fight for his place. Leipzig spoke about Hojlund when they were talking about Sesko, but he said he don't want to go there. Remember, they ain't got Champions League, Leipzig. So he said he didn't want to go there. Serie A interested. Inter Milan were interested. Roma, Juventus, AC Milan, we've just seen ourselves. Saudi are interested in everyone, but no one wants to go there. But obviously, yeah. So that's the situation with him. Where's Fabrizio? Fabrizio spoke about him as well. Let me show you. This geezer, he really wants to fight for his place, bro. He don't want to leave. Look at this. Man United are set to discuss. Let me go back on it. Let me take that off. Man United are set to discuss with Rasmus Hojlund about his future. So we're going to sit down and have a conversation with him and say, big man, you're going to go or we'll send you on loan or whatever. But I can't see him staying when they let him know he has to go. You're not going to play. Sesko's the number one. Xerxes the backup. That's a different dimension. So I don't know what's going to happen with this geezer, bro. I thought they might have to be able to keep him or something and have him as the number two, but they're not feeling him because, bro, you look, remember something. Xerxes hasn't been linked with one move yet. Not once. So obviously, Amrin wants to keep him and keep that profile to be able to do the false nine thing on certain games, etc. He's not on it with my man. He's not on it. Hojlund insists on staying at Man United, not scared by competition. I don't think it's competition. I think they might tell him, you're not going to play at all. We don't see you in the plans or something mad. Like, it might be that deep. But I like Hojlund because he's a Man United supporter, innit? And he's living his dream. But big man, come on, man. You need to get your career back on. The World Cup is on this year. Just go out there, get your little loan, score some goals, get your confidence back, and then come back. Do you know what I mean? And then fight it out with Sesko. But right this second, there's no point of him doing all of this. Keep saying, I want to stay, and we're clearly trying to replace him. Like, it doesn't make no sense. So we're set to have discussions with Hojlund about his future. I don't know when it's going to happen. We play Fiorentina on Saturday. Remember, he got benched for the last game against Everton. I don't know what's going to happen with this geezer. But as you can see, and he probably knows it himself, that we kind of want him gone. But he keeps coming out. And even that interview he done with the United stand, when he went up to them and said, I want to stay, Lobby Whitwell came out and said, he walked up to us. He came to the mix zone where all the journalists is and said, does anyone want to talk to me? So he forced it to say it out there, I want to stay. Maybe he's trying to go out with a fight, innit? He's trying to go out with a fight to let it know, listen, I tried to stay. They forced me out. But it's evident, bro. From the moment we're looking at the lap, 30 million, Gyökeres, Osimhen, Ekitike, we've been looking at strikers forever. And there's not been one link about Xerxes leaving. You should just know it's a myth. Time's up, big man. You know what I mean? So all the best for Hojlund, man. I reckon he should go on loan, go to the Italian league. He came from there. That's where we bought him from. He was doing his thing. Go there, do your thing, smash it, and then bam, we'll think about it, man. Might come back. Hojlund would be a good bet. Yeah, Hojlund would be a good bet. Just like I told you lot about the Ben Jacobs thing, he said Hojlund's a myth. It's not going to happen. Hojlund ain't going to happen at all. And remember, there was a little fake bid that was going around that we bidded for Hojlund that no one ever clarified. Adam Wharton is a shout. Yeah, Adam Wharton, man. I wouldn't mind him. All of this is complete works, by the way. If there's zero contact between the clubs and Brighton have stated the player's not for sale, totally driven by Twitter and fan chat groups. So Ornstein's just talking rubbish then. I don't understand. Where's that from? So Ornstein's talking rubbish as well then. He's a fan, yeah? What's Ornstein? A Man United fan? I'm sure he's an Arsenal fan. He's come out and said he's an Arsenal fan. So what's that about then? Why is Ornstein talking about it then? Why is Ornstein talking about it? What's your name again? Goldstone. What do you reckon? You reckon Ornstein's just lying and he's just pushing it? He's a fan chat group. You reckon that's what's going on? Even by any West Ham, Jared Bowen, I think because he's getting older, I think he's like 30 now. No one ain't going for him, bruv. Jared Bowen's a baller and he'll give you a nice 2-3 years as a winger. No one wants to go for him, but we don't need him. We've got our things patterned lucky. Big up Mitch and everyone. Araya, big up yourself, man. All day, all the time, man. Only play Premier League provers now. Premier League players now. Only Premier League players now. I like Jared Bowen, perfect midfielder. Man United have never paid more than 100 million for a player ever. He could be the first, however. I think 80 plus 10 is more likely, bro. Yeah, I think we're going to pay close to 100, but bro, Declan Rice went for 100. What's his name? Caicedo went for 100. This is what you pay. If you're in La Liga and that, look at Zubimendi, he had a release cost 50, no problem. Do you know what I'm going to say? When you want your DM, you got to all pay the money because they're prem proven already. So, and this is Brighton we're talking about, bro. They always get that same position and just double it. They had Baleba, sold him to Spurs. They had McAllister, sold him to Liverpool. They had Caicedo, sold him to Chelsea. And they replaced Caicedo, Baleba. People are saying he's probably going to be better than Caicedo. This is what they're on. They've probably got my man's replacement already sitting there saying, bro, if Man United play this money, we'll just replace him in 2 days. They sold Trossard. Trossard was their main winger. They sold Trossard. I'm going to got Matoma. Get the finger. I just got Matoma. They're on a different thing, bro. Brighton are on a different thing. You got to give it to them. They are cold. The way they move, everyone's trying to copy their model, and it's not happening. They just get a next player like that, and he's always ready for the Prem. All of us are sitting here. Why can't we get Prem-proven players where these Antony's and that? They're not working. They'll go out there and just spend 5 million. That guy will be ready to go for 60 million next year. Different. Come on, lad, Jared Bowen. If it was me with the money, they'll have 50 million for a goalkeeper, for the Sporting goalkeeper, or 20 million for Lemons. Sporting goalkeeper. What? What? Sporting Lisbon's goalkeeper? He's rubbish, bro. What are you talking about? Do not forget Cunha was yeah. Cunha's money, Cunha's transfer does not go under the books for this year, guys. So that Cunha transfer goes under last year's books. So we've got money to spend. Man United, please pay 100 million, Baleba. But how will Ruben Amorim use Sesko and develop Sesko, a player who had 13 goals? You don't know, man. He developed Gyökeres, man. Look what he done to Gyökeres, bro. Gyökeres come from the Championship. He turned him into this striker, bro, that was doing loads. Do you know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? Try brilliant for true. Maybe Baleba as a decoy for a real midfielder. Nah, I don't think that, man. I don't think that. Diego Costa, United. Diego Costa, yeah. I've seen him have a mare against us. The only team I played against him. Adam Walton or buy the guy who Brighton will replace Baleba with. He'll probably be worth 200 million. How are we going to know who that's going to be? We ain't going to know who that is going to be. But let me show you some more news. Like I said, there's so much going on, man. Every minute there's been madness. So what's this? We've got a notification again. This is what we just saw about the Hojlund thing. So let me show you what's been going on, because mate, every minute something's coming out. This is obviously my man's salary. We just saw 160. It'll be 25% if it qualifies for the Champions League. You get it, it'll be 200 per week. So we wouldn't care. When you're in the Champions League, we've got money. The club gets money. We can up all of your wages. You've done well. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's that. This came out about 3 hours ago from Julian Lawrence, whatever his name is. And he was basically saying, Man United have not made contact with Brighton for Baleba. Any deal will be made more difficult if they complete a move for Benjamin Sesko. However, signing a midfielder is possible if they can move on players surplus to requirements of Garnacho. He's guessing. He works in ESPN and he's not about, bro. He's never brought no news. I think he's just guessing. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just putting 2 and 2 together. This is what every single reporter was saying. We're not going to be able to sign after Mbeumo. After Mbeumo, we're not going to be able to sign. We need sales. We need sales. They stung all of us. They stung all of us, INEOS. All of us got stung. Probably people that work for Man United got stung. Like, wait a minute. we thought every single one of them, Ornstein, all of them, they was getting sent, yo, after the Mbeumo, they're going to need sales. Everyone knew that. They've gone out there and bought Sesko. And now we've gone and we're exploring whatever we're exploring with Baleba. So, bro, I don't think these guys know, man. They're just saying what sounds normal. Because this is what we all thought was normal. That, yeah, we have to sell to buy. We ain't got the money. How we got the money? Everyone's saying that, right? That's normal. But they don't really know what's going on, man. You get me? He's just chatting. And this is what he ended up saying. He said Brighton's asking price is 120 million euros. Man United yet to make contact with Brighton. Baleba happy to stay at Brighton this summer with a move considered more likely in a year's time. But then we're getting articles from other people saying that he's eager to come. Yeah, let me show you, lot. He's eager. Look at that. This is the guy that broke the news, by the way. I know he's got a funny picture and whatever. But listen, this geezer broke the news. Yeah, and he said he's eager to come. And Ornstein came out and said, yeah, what my man was saying was right. So this is how my man broke the news, blood. So this is what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man. All of them are saying different things. People just say whatever in it. But every single person thought that we needed to sell to buy. I thought it. I was coming in bringing reports about strikers. I'm like, we're not going to get this guy. Why are we even looking at it? Same thing, you get me? So it is what it is. I think we get Sesko done. Then we chase Baleba publicly and Chelsea for Garnacho. That talks heat up. I think we already know we have the money and Garnacho deal was close enough. That's what I'm saying. And Fabrizio's come out and said it's going to get done. Remember that, guys. So, you understand? So this is the Garnacho stuff. Man United want 50 million for Garnacho. Remember, there's reports Chelsea were only going to offer us 30 million, blah, blah, blah. And this is what's going on. Chelsea thought the same thing. They got stung just like us. They thought we're broke. So they said, you know what? After the Sesko deal was done, we're going to go in for Garnacho. They're going to need money bad. No, we've got money still. So we've stung Chelsea. Now they're thinking, oh my God. So they've tried to come for 30 million. We're saying, bro, 50 million. This is what I've been saying to you for time. I've been saying Madueke has gone for 50 million. This guy's got more goals than him in 2 seasons. Gittins just come from the Bundesliga. Man scored 8 goals, 3 assists. He's got more goals than him in 2 seasons. There's no way Garnacho can go for less than Gittins and Madueke, bro. The only thing that kills him a bit is the attitude and the ego. He thinks he's Ronaldo, and the publicly that he fell out with Ruben. But, bro, we should go for 50, maybe compromise on 45 or 43, add it up to about 50 or 49, we'll call that. But you can't be letting my man go for 30 million. That is mental. But now it's good to see that they're actually standing on business and going, you know what? My man's 50 million. Madueke is the benchmark. Yeah, so Madueke is the benchmark. We want 50 million. We probably won't get it. We'll probably get a little bit under, but that's cool. It's cool that they're even putting that there and they're saying da. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens with that. Chim, you would spend 50 million on a 31-year goalkeeper. Yeah, he must be talking about Porto, because that other guy, he's pony. I've seen him just throw the ball in the back of the net for no reason. Come on, Man United. Bring Diego Costa to United. Don't know about him, man. I know he's got the Obrigado thing going on, and Amran loves the Portuguese players, but I don't know about him, man. Diego Costa. But yeah, that's the Garnacho stuff, 50 million. And then obviously it was this indicator. Carlos Baleba and his agent just got the word this lunchtime from Brighton that Man United have officially made their move. They've reached out through the right channels and it was done respectfully. I don't know if it's true. Sully's just come out and said about the installment stuff. So maybe we did make our move and they told us, yo, listen, we're not going to accept installments. We want 100 million or whatever. Bam. So maybe it's true. He said this 4 hours ago. It's the same geezer that broke the whole news that we're talking to Baleba. So he's come out here and said this now. Which is that the one under? I swear it's the one under. Indicator. Yeah, this is it here. This is the geezer that broke the news. Indicator. Carlos Baleba and his agents got the word this lunchtime from Brighton that Man United has officially made their move. They've reached out through the right channels. It was done respectfully. Baleba's been told that if a respectable bid comes in, serious talks will start. What's interesting is that Andre Onana is stepping in to help out. He's using his connections and the shared Cameroon background to sway Baleba, telling him that Manchester United is the place to be, even without Champions League football. But Baleba's not even playing for Champions League football, so that shouldn't even be a problem. You know what I mean? It's not like you're leaving a club with Champions League football to go to another club without it. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't even be an issue anyway. But bro, he broke the news. So we got to give him time and respect him, innit? He broke the news and he's saying these things. And then Sully's come out and said, yo, he's open to the move as well. And da-da-da-da-da. So a lot of it is adding up, but obviously there's an obstacle. Are we going to pay this money or not? Sky Sports was saying it. Yeah, Sky Sports. I don't really take them serious, man. I only want Premier League. It depends who it was, Johnny. If it was Darmesh, I get it. Baleba is our dream. I believe it. In the building, I rate Sesko signing. Yeah, he rates him now. Sully, he was dissing him. Lucky he hated Sesko. Premier League proven only. Now he loves him. They'll probably get Tau after we sign. Oh, you lot will get him, yeah? Newcastle will probably get that Tau guy. I've seen him still. He looks all right. Okay, needs nurture. Which goalkeeper can we go for? We're in for Lamens. I'm going to get into that in a second. Lamens is who we're in for. We're going to get into that. Obviously, this is stuff about Baleba. Like I said, so this key just come out and said this. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with that, man. Let's get into the next thing. CNN Portugal obviously came out today and they've said Benfica are working to sign Antony. So we've got Garnacho, Antony and Hojlund all being linked with moves today. So things are happening. Things are brewing, bro. Things are happening. The window's going to close on the 1st of September. World Cup is next year. These guys are sitting out bored, bro. Remember, they can't train with the guys. They come after 5 o'clock, under 21s. So they're looking at it and going, this is long. World Cup is next year. If I don't get my move, I might not be in the World Cup. Antony was waiting for Real Betis on some long thing. They're trying to get him without obligation. They're saying we don't want to give out obligation. So they want to eat that thing. 2 approaches of made for loan, but could work to buy a percentage of the player. Man United may prefer Benfica over Betis, especially if there's any players at the club who caught their eye. So if we can do a swapsy, basically. But this is premature. It's only just started. CNN Portugal, Bruno Andrade is meant to be reliable. Apparently, this geezer is meant to be reliable for Portuguese news. So we'll see what happens with this man. But it's good to see that he's linked with another club because this geezer keeps getting linked to clubs and he's rejecting them. This guy's been linked with clubs left, right, and centre, and he keeps rejecting them, bro. So it's good to see another one, and it's good to see it's coming at a time where it's coming at a time where the window's coming to a close soon. So he has to make up a decision, big man. What do you want to do? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? And I feel like they're feeling it. They're not training with no one. They didn't go on tour. They're seeing what's going on. We're making all these signings. And remember, I reckon they all know they think about Rashford. And they think, if this guy keeps us, he ain't going to play us. I think that's what they think about. And they actually know it. Like, this guy's not going to play us, man. I'm going to end up just sitting on the bench, rotting. I'm not going to get my move. This is him being linked with a few clubs. Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich got Luis Diaz, so forget about that. Saudi's in for him as well. Real Betis is unrealistic because they only want an obligation. They're saying we're not going to pay for you to come. We want a straight loan. They don't want an obligation. So we've sent them here. We let him go there for a loan. They said, yeah, we'll deal with it and we'll come and buy him. And now they want another loan. And what they're trying to tell him is basically, yo, stick around. Anyone that comes in, turn them down. At the end of the season, end of the window, we're going to come in for another loan and they're going to have to let you go because no one else is going to want you. They're playing some silly games, man. I don't know what's up with them, man. They're playing some silly games. But that's what's going on with Antony, man. Every club that's coming in for him, he keeps rejecting them. He really wants to go back to Betis. He loved it over there. So I don't know what's going to happen with him, but it's good to see he's linked with another club. So we'll see what happens with him. You know what I mean? Obviously, this is more news about Antony as well. Look at this. Here's the latest news about Antony. All of this. Look, there's been an offer on the table from Real Betis. Blah, blah, blah. But just look at the middle article. It says Antony has rejected offers from Saudi, Italy, and Germany. He's made it clear to Man United he only wants Real Betis. This geezer keeps rejecting everyone. And then look at the last paragraph of that middle article. Betis will wait until the end to push for another loan, no obligation. They don't even want to sign the geezer. They're just taking the piss out of him. They don't even want to sign him. They're just waiting for another loan, a straight loan, and they don't even want to sign him. So that's where we're at with Antony. But as you've seen today, it's come out that obviously, you used that another BOMBA and Cuckoo. It's come out that obviously Benfica. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see. Let me share my screen with you and show you again what's going on there. So this is the latest Benfica. And then obviously, look, if you look under there, you get rid of this, bam. It says the same thing, more or less. Benfica enter the stage. 2 approaches from Lisbon club. Attempt to negotiate initial loan. Other formulas perhaps possible. Buying his rights and all of that. I only ever hear that about him. That CC transfers talking about Baleba and that he's pretty keen. He really wants to move. And this guy gets it. Trust me, he gets stuff. He gets news. But he just don't want to be a journalist. So he doesn't come out here and say 100 things every day. But he says some stuff. So that's about that. That's about Baleba. Then we had Carlos Baleba wants to join Man United, but it's unlikely to force a move. And that's from Africa Foot. That's one of the main sources, the Martin guy. He basically broke the news with Indicator. It was Indicator, and then it was the Martin guy. So they're linked in with him. He's a Cameroon tier 1 guy, apparently. He's tier 1 for Cameroon. And he's saying Carlos Baleba wants to join Man United, but he's unlikely to force a move. Remember, Mbeumo never forced a move from Brentford. He said he wants Man United, but he didn't go, let me go and do that madness. He's trying to be professional. So Baleba ain't going to force the move, man. So yeah, Lamens. Lamens is who I think we're going for anyways. I do not trust Chelsea. They're very shady, very shady. They're so sick at selling. It just seems too good to be true. Like they're even coming for Garnacho. It just seems so good to be true. And we will say what we say, whatever we say. Yeah, we should get 50 million. They'll probably just walk off with 35 or something. They're just too good at it, bro. I've been offline for like 2 hours and so much news has come. I feel like I was asleep for the week. News every minute, bro. And you know where to come when there's news. Metric Arena. I see Romano has shut down the news about Chelsea getting a new defender. Yeah. Come on, Charlie, man. It's a myth. Sky Sports. Take them with a pinch of salt, man. Costa and Hyman would be a dream. Man United have opened doors for Rasmus Hojlund on loan. I just put that up here still. Love for that game, man. Appreciate you, bro. Match that United exclusive. Sesko edited 30. I didn't even see it. I'm gonna go back on in a minute. That's what I said. He's not really credible no more. But you know what's mad? I said the same thing about Indicator. I said this guy's he's a mug, man. He was blocked everything and then he broke the news. So we got to give everyone. I always tell you that take it with a pinch of salt, but you got to have time for everyone. The geezer needs to go. Hojlund needs to go. Hojlund, AC Milan. No one ain't rating him. No one wants him to have a loan. We really need to hurry up with a bit in selling the players and buy a Baleba because we need to get the goalkeeper. No, we are screwed. The margin has been rubbish all summer. We know there'll be a meeting tomorrow about Rasmus's future. Newcastle can get Rasmus for a cut price, 50 M's. Let's see what the notification is. Fabrizio just said something about Nkuku, but what's coming out here? As well as Jackson, Nkuku is also not expected to play in the coming games. He will leave Chelsea this month. Talks ongoing with several clubs, blah, blah, blah. Rasmus Hojlund, he just retweeted Rasmus Hojlund's tweet. So what's happening here? Just after DiMarzio. So he's seen DiMarzio. Remember, DiMarzio's talking about AC Milan, you know? So he just DiMarzio probably just followed what Fabrizio said. Let's just be real. Fabrizio said this 2 hours ago. DiMarzio's gone and just said this. Man United have opened the doors for Rasmus Hojlund on loan. Milan are looking for a striker and for a striker to bring in and have Hojlund in to bring their squad. So he might have just followed what he said. That might just be it. He might have just looked at what my man said and said, you know what? I deal with Italian news. I didn't know this. Let me just go out there and say something. That's all it might be, man. We're going to be fine if Rasmus Hojlund gone. Forget about any more signings. Let's talk about what position we're finishing the season with our current signings. What do you think? Bro, I still need a goalkeeper, man. I'll be real with you, lot, man. I need a goalkeeper. I need a goalkeeper to feel confident. I'm feeling confident by the day. We've got a striker now, midfield links. As soon as we get them over the line, I need a goalkeeper. And I need to see how we play against Arsenal. I don't go off pre-season. I take it with a pinch of salt. Do you get it? We played good for 2 games and the last game was dead. So let's see what we do against Arsenal and them, man, there. And then, yeah, you know what? I can talk now. I don't think I can say that now, man. It's mad. But I think we're going to do way better than last season, of course. I think we're going to do good, man. And I hope we turn Old Trafford to a fortress. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Hit the likes. The Marshall just got caught. We will know tomorrow what happens next to Rasmus. This is the first time watching your live. Leo Varsi, man, big up yourself, man. We're always here, man. Every day. Maybe I don't more on Baleba. I would prefer they loan, sell Xerxes and keep Hojlund. Or maybe they put, nah, you've gone mad with that one. Man says sell Xerxes. Man, then I pray we go for an experienced striker after Sesko, of course, just to settle him in. You don't think they're trying to do the 2-step with Xerxes? use Hojlund, not Hojlund, Sesko as like the proper 9. And if it's not working, they put on Xerxes. You don't think that they're trying to do that? Because Xerxes is more of a come to the ball type of guy. You know what I mean? After getting a DM and a goalkeeper, we need to work on our squad depth. Yeah, that's next season. I think next season was Casemiro goals, etc. Rasmus needs to go 1 game a week. Young Cheeto needs to learn on the job. 5. I think Cheeto needs a loan, you know. I think we need to be honest with ourselves. Cheeto needs a loan, but Rasmus was so bad last season that we was just dying for something different. I was saying, put Cheeto on. Cheeto came on certain games, Everton, Brentford. He didn't do much. Obviously, that Fulham game, he nearly scored in like 5 minutes. That was it Carabao Cup, FA Cup, whatever, that we lost on penalties. So let's be real. I don't think Cheeto was ready, but he was better than Hojlund. So we were just hungry for anything. Give us anyone. Anyone can go up front. Maguire can go up front. Look at this again. Look, what's this? Broken around midday on the mighty. Yeah, they broke the news, you know. They're moving mad. Let me tell you something about Ben Jacobs and Alex Crook. They're on a 2-man step this whole window, just moving mad. Both of them. They're just stepping together and just breaking bare news every day. Every day. Metric community, please like and subscribe. If you're new, please subscribe and like. Metric's here 2 or sometimes 3 days. Sometimes three times a day. Welcome. I gave my love, man. Appreciate you, bro, man. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. We've got more people in the chat than the likes. It's not making no sense. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We're always here. 2-3 times a day. Big up yourself, game, man. Come on, man. All the Man United news. What if Sesko, God forbid, gets injured or something? Hojlund can step up. Xerxes can step up then, man, and do this little interchange thing with them, man, there. Hojlund, we need that number 9 off your back, big man. We need to snatch it off him. Hojlund gone times a day now. Game, man. Love, man. I don't feel great with Xerxes as a second striker. Maybe Cheeto's got potential. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't mind Hojlund staying, but he's got to be a 20-minute man. 20-minute, he comes off the bench, and that's it. That's what I'm on with Hojlund. I'm not on this, my man's coming and he's playing games and he thinks he's going to be that guy. They've changed the whole aura over there. Look, they changed the DJ box and all of that. They can all put a tune on the list. So all this one man, Diego Dallo used to be the only man that was the designated DJ. So imagine if he had whack tunes. People are not feeling it in there. Imagine a man like Sancho and that sitting there listening to Dallo's tunes. You know what I'm saying? So now they're letting everyone have one tune each. Everyone can feel the vibe. They're trying to make it a proper culture thing where everyone's, you get it, we're all equal type of thing, innit? No one's on inflated wages no more. You know what I mean? Like they're proper trying to do this thing. Hojlund's future is going to get discussed. We just spoke about that. Obviously, we know about Sesko. Big up the boy Sesko. Let me go show you that. I know you lot have probably seen the picture anyway. We're going to see it in a minute. It's going to come up. But Sesko's obviously having his medical tomorrow. He's going to sign his contract in the evening and he's going to get unveiled on Saturday when we play Fiorentina. I think Cunha will get unveiled as well, you know, and Mbeumo, because they ain't been unveiled at Old Trafford. Have they played? They ain't played at Old Trafford. Cunha and Mbeumo, have they? Exactly. So I think Mbeumo, Cunha, and Diego Leon might all get unveiled as well, because they ain't played there at Old Trafford. They've played, but not at Old Trafford. Like most United signings, Sesko avoided being photographed ahead of unveiling pictures. BOMBA. Yeah, 120 million. Garnacho. Remember, the boy De Gea is going to be back as well. He never got sent off properly. Remember, my man just cut him off pre-season. Pre-season, bro, he just said, yeah, boom, I want Onana. That was it. He just cut him off. He didn't even get to think flex properly. He didn't even get nothing from the fans. But you know they're going to be showing him mad love anyway. You get me? They're going to be showing him hella love in there. Amran decided to leave the bomb squad at home as he felt it was more important to draw a line under the pass and send a signal to the rest of the squad that he only wanted players around him who were committed to the cause. That's what he was on. They're saying that Mbeumo is the closest player to Salah. You know, INEOS have got this data thing going bananas. They're saying my man is the closest player to Salah. We're going to see, boy. Hopefully he can be better than Salah. But we'll see. Let's get into where's the Romano quotes. The Romano quotes is the one that I really want to show you lot. Sesko with his agent. Look at the man just smiling up himself, gassed, ready. You know what I mean? I'd rather develop Shido than keep Hojlund. I've seen enough. Yeah, man. This guy is PTSD, man. Different. NSP, not Milan. If we sign Baleba, I'll be a big fan. I'm a believer too. 104 is what Brighton want. Yeah, that's what they want apparently. Yeah, I see that one there. So yeah, that's for Sesko on the plane. Obviously, he's landed and everything. With Cunha and Hojlund, United believe they've got two of the best players who are available in the Premier League this summer at prices within their budget and without having to pay inflated wages. And when you look at the market, Madueke 50 million, Kudus 55. Who's the other geezer? Gittins 55, bro. 62 for Cunha and them, and it ain't that bad, bro. I'm telling you. This is where it gets interesting now. The Fabrizio quotes. I was going to bring you a video originally, but I thought it's no point. It's too late for that. For the goalkeeper position, remember the name, Lamens. Yeah, Martinez, you can be expensive, not an easy deal. So Martinez, forget about him. It's not going to happen. We went in there to pay cash. They wasn't on it. We left. We went back in there for a loan. They said, no, forget about it, bro. Lamens seems like he's the guy. Fabrizio goes on to say, I expect Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea to happen. He doesn't need to say that, bro. He doesn't need to say that unless he feels like it's strong, because Garnacho wants to go there. They want Garnacho. They've been following him since January. He's coming out strong and saying, yo, I expect it to happen. That's a big statement. And then he goes on to say, Ruben Amorim is pushing eternally for a new midfielder. We've got all these Baleba links, and then that's what's coming out. And when you look at this, you see, look, the two positions United would love to cover before the end of the window are midfield and goalkeeper. The club believes the midfield can be the next priority. Come on, man. That's what all us fans are sitting here every day and saying. We need a midfielder, we need a goalkeeper. They see it as well. So they've got the same vision. You know what I mean? So that's good to see, man, that they're on the same page as us. They're not sitting there looking at other positions that are relevant. You know what I mean? And then obviously, I will tell you more about Carlos Baleba and Manchester United in the next hours and days. So what's he going to tell us? What's more to tell us, Fabrizio? Like, what are you saying to me? We don't know what's going on, man. There's something going on. I don't know, bro. We should buy Baleba, wait on who Brighton want to buy it and snatch him off them. Newcastle. Hopefully Newcastle going for him. It's not Sporting Lisbon, it's Sporting CP, a welcome match. Yeah, but he's pony. That goalkeeper's pony, regardless. Whatever they're called. I meant the goalkeeper from Sporting CP. Yeah. ESPN negative United is laughable. Everyone's scared of us. Yeah, they hate us, Andy. ESPN really, really hate us, but that's just normal, man. It is what it is. We're used to it. Hated, never ignored. First choice, Cheeto. Second with Xerxes. Are you going to Old Trafford for the Arsenal game? Yeah, I'm in there. Matchday vlog. You're not going to see the first Matchday vlog for this season. I'm in there. Proper things. The presentation of the possible new stadium bought on the money is my thinking. That's all stalled. The new stadium stalled, apparently, because they're talking about we need to buy something or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's stalled. And remember, guys, he said this as well with Fabrizio. It's not over yet. Manchester United wants to find a new midfield on the market. Job's not finished, guys. Job's not finished. Benjamin Sesko could have went tomorrow morning. He said, nah, bro, I want to go now. I told you, man, this guy was really twerking to come. So, yeah, bro, job's not finished, guys, man. We're going to find out in a few days what's really going on with Baleba. I don't know why he's keeping it a secret. It can't be that big. It can't be that big. He's probably going to come out and say, if Man United bid, they will let them go, but they want a high bid. Because if it's something like a BOMBA, why would you not just say it? Bring me Donnarumma. A lot of people on the Donnarumma hype still. I wouldn't mind Donnarumma or Lamens, bro. Anyone but Bayern there and Onana, I'm cool. Metro to sell his Bugatti collection to add to the... You see the GoFundMe page? There's GoFundMe pages for Baleba. We need to get involved in that, man. Everyone in the metric need to get involved in that. Nana made George Man United African head of scouting. Yeah, he's on a different thing. The way he's scouting all these players for us is different. All the Cameroonians, anyway, he's bringing them through. Keeping Baleba, bring me Baleba, keeping Rasmus Hojlund. So that's what's come out there. There was more news as well. Where's Dookie? United exclusive. I'll show you that now. Everyone just wants Baleba, man. This is like one signing our whole fan base is in sync with. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole fan base is gas. Even Mbumo, like, because he was when we went for Mbumo, everyone was gassed, but it wasn't nothing madder than this, man. Everyone is gassed about Hojlund. What am I talking about? Everyone's gassed about Baleba. Where's my man? Where's United District? United Exclusive, sorry. Where is it? Newcastle fans whinging about United exclusive. Show you lot more news about this areas. He broke it down. United are gonna buy a new thing. Sully talks. Christopher Vivell. Yeah, remember he done the hat trick, guys. You know Vivell. Remember that, guys. He rates him so much. He bought him to Salzburg. Then he bought him to Leipzig. Now he's bringing him to Old Trafford. Sesko. Vivell rates my man heavy. So he's on someone. I'm gonna die on my sword. I'm telling you, this is the geezer that we need. You know what I'm saying? He really rates him. And he pushed the whole signing. He wanted it to happen. Benjamin Sesko, he's just talking about the medical. That's Sesko, obviously going into Carrington or wherever he went. That's the runway, isn't it? Is that the runway? That's the runway. My bad, not Carrington. That's tomorrow. This is all they're tracking him heavy, innit? Madawaki stuff, Garnacho. And this is what happened basically at Chris Wheeler. This is what I was bringing you up to. Barada Wilcox and head of recruitment, Christopher Vivell, and negotiations chief, Matt Hargreaves, have been the driving force behind the deals to sign Mbumo, Cunha, and Benjamin Sesko this summer for a combine of 210. But remember, guys, that it's not 210 that goes on our books because Cunha goes on the last season's books. So we basically only spent 140 or whatever it is. When INEOS first arrived, it was reported that they would adopt a no dickheads policy made famous by one of their previous enterprises, All Blacks rugby team. And they have been focused on getting the right players and the right fit rather than a large number of signings. So that's what they're on. They want to get the right players in. As soon as they get the right players in, maybe then we can go for the little gems after. But let's get our 11. We finished 15th and they're showing you, yo, bro, we finished 15th. We're going to go out there and get some players that's going to change the dynamics now. So get all of this. We're going to try and build slowly and all of that. Nah, bro, let's change this now. Focus on getting top 7, Man United. You know, new season. Is Onana back? Onana's not back. He could be. He could be for the Fiorentina game. He was trying to be back for the Fiorentina game, but he's 100% back for our Arsenal. Arsenal's next Sunday. So he's definitely back for next Sunday. I feel like the transfer window stabilized this window. Outside of Liverpool making big splashes, prices haven't been too crazy. Yeah, man. It's 65 and 60. That's the new 40, you can say. 60 is the new 40, 50 is the new 30. Players used to go for 30 million before. And then now it's like 50 they go for. Mets told me 20 odd days till transfer window shots. Who's arriving, who's going. I hope it's Baleba and Lamens. But I wouldn't mind Donnarumma. I wouldn't mind. The free signings, mate. We should take the pressure off the midfield and defence. Heather Martinez need to be fit, Yeah, they've said that we're going for a goalkeeper. Ruben wants the goalkeeper and a midfielder. So we'll see, man. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. India Kayla, we've seen that one. Ruben is pushing for a midfield internally. Sesko had no choice to travel. He wanted to go today. This is my man just breaking down the price, etc. It's calm. We give them a game in Leipzig, a friendly. This is basically when Here We Go came. Let me show you what happened earlier. Ben Jacobs said it before it even happened. He was saying agreements in principle. It's imminent. And then it came out about an hour later. So Ben Jacobs, him and my man, I told them they're on a 2-man step. They've been moving daily. And this is the funniest thing about everything because all the Newcastle fans, not all of them, there's some cool ones that come in this chat, but majority of them have been saying we're paying mad wages. He can only come to Man United for the wages. Why else would he go there? They're so deluded that this is Man United. They don't understand that. They've never been on that level to understand that this is just Man United and players still want to play it. That to make a deal with Man United possible, Sesko had agreed to waive part of his salary. So he's on 160. Newcastle offered him more than us. So they probably offered him 180. He could have earned more at Newcastle. His agency, led by Elvis Basanovic, has also given up a significant share of commission. This was necessary to push the move to Man United over the line. Medical contract, boom, boom, boom. So you got Newcastle fans that's going to come and troll and say blah, blah, blah. But this geezer gave up his spot and gave up his wages and said, you know what, I want to go to Old Trafford bad. Garnacho, here we go tomorrow. Yeah, we've seen the stuff about Garnacho, man. It looks like it's going in the right direction. Fabrizio saying it should happen. Sam Dean or whatever his name, Sam Wallace said we want 50 million. They're trying to get 30, but we're going mad. We're saying Madueke's the benchmark. If we don't get Baleba now, we will next season after selling Bruno to INEOS for 150. I don't know if you want to go, but if we've done well next season and we're in Champions League and that, is he even going to want to go? He might want to finish as a legend. Maino needs more good game time. He's made for the midfield. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I like our transfer strategy this season. If you don't want us, we don't want you either. We're also signing our project, and that's why I said to you, lot, when we bidded for Sesko, I said, bro, we've got him. When they bidded 90 million, I said, nah, it's a myth. It's done. We ain't got him. Then when we bidded for Sesko, I said, yeah, we've definitely got him, because we don't bid for players unless we know it's 100%. We don't bid for players. Mitch, big up that Baleba thumbnail is crazy. He said different, close up. Got Polinos. Yeah, I watched it. I came off stream and I watched it 4-0. And it's not even like you lot will look at it and see Bayern beat Tottenham 4-0 and think, yeah, Harry Kane and all that. No, bro. They were beating them 2-0, took off like 8 of their players and put academy players on and scored another 2 goals. It was silly. They got cooked. Baleba and Lamon's on the way. Hope so, man. Really embarrassing. 4-0 Tottenham. Lucky thing. Slow down. You're typing over there. You always tax mad, isn't it? So, yeah, man, that's more or less what's been running through. I'll run through it again and see if anything else has come out since we've been on. But that's more or less it, man. We're going to see what happens with Hojlund. So, we've got Hojlund, Antony, and Garnacho all pending. Fans were worried about before the USA tour, but excitement is building with Mbumo added and Benjamin Sesko imminent. Hard to not be impressed with Man United's business so far. Have signed 2 Premier League proven forwards and one of the most promising strikers in Europe. And that's the boy Stephen Ralston. He's just giving his opinion more or less. Look, man, I put in Miami and AC Milan kits already. It's crazy, man. We need Geezer out of here. But I really don't think they should organise a protest. Yeah, man, this is silly, man. This is so silly. They're doing a protest, which is always good for the Glazers, but they're saying INEOS as well. Jim can't fix this. Jim is about to open. It's just about to open up a Carrington for them. 50 million training ground. He's doing all this madness. We ain't giving them time, bro. Give them some time before you can come out and say all of that. Let's see what's going on about Garnacho. If there's any more news, because they got their Chelsea journalists that come out and talk about like their players. Let's see if there's any more news on Garnacho. Bear Nicholas Jackson, man. This is definitely going to Newcastle, man. So there'll be Newcastle or Tottenham. Where's the Garnacho stuff? Newcastle or Tottenham, I think it's going to happen. Sam Wallace, yeah, this is the 50 million benchmark from Madueke. Garnacho's last 15 dribbles. Gittins needs to be quality or we're so cooked. Like they're pissed. See, they're pissed. I have been telling you lot for ages on this exclusive. Garnacho BOMBA. Now Chelsea are in talks on the price tag. Expected to join Chelsea. He's expected to join. He wants to move. They want to move. It's just the price. Bro, I think we'll finish it on that 42 million, you know. 42 million. Look, Fabrizio's all retweeting it and that. Don't forget the name I've been saying for weeks, for months. Got Alejandro Garnacho, Chelsea. Bro, we need that money there, bro. I'll be real with you, lot. We definitely need that money there. Chelsea step up talks for Garnacho. Yeah, man, we need that Maguire's, man. I keep saying to you, once we've got my man, Ronaldo's out there scoring hat-tricks. He's definitely going to retire with 1,000 goals, isn't he, this geezer? Keep pushing, there's more to do. He wants that 1,000 goal record, man, and retire. I don't think anyone's ever going to get that, you know. Martial, pre-season. Man's on to him about Villarreal, Partey. Say, I don't know how Villarreal even gave him that. Benjamin Sesko, Carlos Baleba. What are they saying about Baleba? That's our player now. Baleba will cost more than Caicedo. This guy's moving like he's the sporting director. United fans got to deal with Brighton bubble. Brighton channel, man's moving like he's the sporting director. Broski. Guy thinks he's the sporting. Bro, it's crazy. Safe. But yeah, my guys, man. Let me just summon up a couple of these ones. Pick up the show on all the chat except Lucky. Sign. Type in, go make your own channel. Alright, listen, big up all of you lot, man. Hit the like on your way out. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We do this every day. We're gonna see what going. Let's just see what Ben Jacobs just said. I'm gonna lock this off. Yeah, that's nothing for us. And yeah, man. So I'll see you lot all in a bit. I'll be here in the morning. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. Love to all of you lot that's been in the chat. Love for all of you lot inside. Peace.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more